Virgin Galactic launching a successful trip to the edge of space, taking off this morning from New Mexico. The flight had a crew of 6 people, including 3 civilians who either bought or won tickets to be on board today. It's the first time that the commercial human spaceflight company has actually flown passengers, civilians, to space. They experienced 3 minutes of weightlessness before descending back to Earth. The company aims to fly the spacecraft on a monthly basis. Joining us now exclusively, Virgin Galactic CEO Michael Colglazier. Michael, congrats on another successful space flight. Great to have you on the show.
Thank you, Morgan. This is an excellent day here at Spaceport America.
I'm sure. So I guess just give me the headlines in terms of today and what it means for whether you've set a date already for your next flight.
Yeah, this flight speaks to the heart of our company. Space has always been incredibly restrictive, and we're changing that. And the people that we flew today, we created 4 astronauts, including Kelly Latimer, our newest space pilot. And they're envoys back to their communities, back to all the people who watch them, to share this perspective of Earth from space. It was an incredibly emotional day, and it was a beautiful flight. And to your question, we're now going monthly. We've done 3 flights within the last 3 months. We came down today. We always do some post-flight analysis, but right now our expectations is the next flight's going to be in reasonably early September and continuing monthly from that point forward. So we're very, very happy with today's flight and looking forward to continued space flights with Unity, which is the ship behind me. And then, of course, we're working to rapidly scale the fleet and build the business up.
Yeah, and I do want to get into all of that with you. You just said early September, though. I mean, you do have this backlog of about 800 people who are looking to fly to the edge of space with you. How are you working through that backlog and determining who makes up what crew?
We have 800 super excited people today because they're all watching this flight. And we generally go in, I'll call it FIFO order, first in, first out. And each of the private citizens that are going to be flying with us have a number, right? And we will fly them in generally sequential order. Now, that private astronaut manifest also is accompanied by a parallel manifest that we use for research flights. And so about 10% of our seats we will use for microgravity research, governments and research institutions. And we'll intersperse those two. But you'll see Galactic 3 and Galactic 4 going to be private astronaut flights in September and October. I think November you'll see Galactic 5 as a research flight, and then we'll continue to move from there.
Yeah, now how does that speak to what you have forecast? Because you had earnings last week. So how does that speak to what you forecast in terms of $1 million expected per quarter, I think over the next 2 quarters for revenue? How do you get to those numbers?
So we are flying on Spaceship Unity as 4 seats. Our first few flights, we are flying one of our astronaut trainers on one to observe did all of our ground training for the astronauts actually play out the way we wanted to in space. Looks like that's going really, really well. And eventually we'll fly 4 people on Unity. The Delta ships will fly 6 people. The people we fly have paid sometimes lesser amounts on their ticket because they bought the tickets 15, 16, 17 years ago. So like John Goodwin paid $250,000 for his flight. Research flights are about $600,000 per seat equivalent. And so the mix of those seats and the mix of those tickets determines our amount per flight. And so we, I think, guided about $1 million per quarter. This particular flight had 2 people who won their seats, and John's was earlier. We'll do a research flight in the second quarter. That will be more money. So I think we'll probably be a little closer towards 2 for the second quarter. Yeah,
and of course, John Goodwin was on today's flight. He's, I believe, the first Olympian to fly to space as well. What's amazing to me about Virgin Galactic is we're talking about commercial human spaceflight company that literally has a stock ticker attached to it. You've been doing these flights, including today, during trading hours. The stock initially, when you had a safe landing, it popped higher, and then it ended the day down about 4%. We saw something similar after your first commercial flight at the end of June as well. What do you make of investor reaction to what have now been successful missions and milestones?
I think one thing that's important is we're going to make this normal. And so, like I said, we've done 3 in less than 3 months. You're going to see us go monthly again. I think investors are looking at this, what's historically been a bit of an anomaly, and they, we'll get excited kind of on the ups or downs, and did it work? And it works, and it's going to work each time we fly to space, and we're going to bring people back safely. And when you listen to the astronauts that we flew today, they are incredulous and stunned in a really positive way with the experience. So I think investors will react positively to that. But the frequency and the cadence we're going to do, I don't want people to be surprised by that. It's going to be a regular occurrence that we take humans to space, and we're really excited to be doing it.
Yeah, cash burn is stabilizing. We heard that from earnings last week, too, even as you develop the Delta-class space planes. Do you have plans to raise more capital?
We have about $1 billion as of our last earnings call in the bank, and that gives us quite a long runway going forward. I think we guided between $120, $130 million for Q3 and Q4. The amount we will spend and the pace in which we spend it depends a little bit, or quite a bit, on how quickly we scale the fleet. Now, we want to scale our Delta ships up quickly. I think you're aware we're actually bringing the factory up this year. Ship sets are going to be on the dock in 24, flight testing in 25, and putting those into service in 26, which is very rapid for an aerospace development program. We want to really scale it up from there. We believe we'll have access to the capital we need to do that, and the markets will be available at the point in times when we need them. And if there's ever a time where we want to be more slow in our pace of going into capital, we can do so by just managing the pace at which we scale the incremental ships going up. But the shareholder return is going to come as we scale that fleet up, and we're going to continue to lean into that. Yeah,
Delta class is the path to profitability, as some analysts have laid out, and you and I have discussed before. Would you bring a second Spaceship Two vehicle on in the meantime, given the fact that you do have this big backlog and so many people that are so excited to finally have their moment at the edge of space?
You're going to see us use this incredible ship behind me, VSS Unity, as our demonstrator. And just like it did today, and it's going to go on generally a monthly cadence, which is an incredible feat for a human space flight to turn on that piece. The Delta ships we're building to fly weekly, if not better. And so we want to get to the Deltas as quickly as we can. So we're going to use Unity for demonstrating the power of the experience, for showcasing the safety of our platform, and for building confidence in our ability to do recurring flights like this. And I think Unity will do a great job for us there. And then we're going to put all energy and all focus in the company towards our Delta class ships. That's where the profits are. That's where the scale of the company comes from. That's what people want to see from us. And we're going to stay laser focused on that.
So you've just got your second commercial space flight under your belt. Have you seen a change or an increase in your backlog and the amount of people that are looking to potentially buy tickets? Has it had a material effect?
We actually have not allowed sales to be open right now. We have about a 4-year backlog, which is a little longer. I'd like to have a 2 to 3 year backlog. So we're going to work through some of those pieces, but we're clearly going to be talking about our flights like we had great coverage today, and that is going to build a swell of interest. And of course, we're going to keep track of the people who are interested. But when we do open up tickets, we'll do so in more limited tranches. What you're going to see as we do flights like today is word of mouth is just going to take off. The astronauts we brought back I think are going to be missionary for us, and that's going to just get bigger and bigger as we fly more of these flights to space. So we're going to let that demand kind of build for us a little bit, and then we'll open up tranches of tickets. Right now, our price is $450,000. We've mostly closed at that price. There's about a limited number left with a group called Virtuoso, who we've given as a travel advisory firm access to sell those. And then we'll open up at a new price point. I don't expect that to be less. And then we'll do that as we then go forward for the next tranche of sales.
I love that we're talking about travel advisory agencies for space flights. Michael Cole Glazier.
It's pretty incredible.
It is.